All right, so welcome back to Things Top Notch Academy. We are given this question to solve today. So we'll begin by writing solution. Whenever you're given a question of this kind, what you look for is the powers. So in this case, they have the same powers. All right. So you also look at the basis. I told you initially when I started this topic that when you're given a raised to power x, then a here is called the base and x here is called the what? Power, or we'll call it what? Index. All right. So that's what it is called. So this particular question is of this form: a raised power s, whereas 3 raised power s plus 1 is the same as this. All right. So whereas this s plus 1 is known as the power and 3 there is the base. So looking at the power of the both brackets, you can now notice that both brackets have the same powers. So what you have to do, you collect one of the what? Powers. So what I have to do now is I will now say 3, then multiply by what? 2. All right. Then all raised to the power of what? X plus what? 1. So that if you want it to go back, you can now multiply this by the bracket and you get this. All right. So now this is equals to what? 7 3x. All right. So that is what it's going to give you. Next one, you have 7 raised to power 3x. Then this 3 times 2 will give us 6. Then raised to power what? S plus 1, which is equals to 7 3x. Okay, so in this case now we'll have to introduce log, because if you look at this, what our aim is to get the value of s, and there's no other way we can get the value of s without us introducing logarithm. So that's why we need to introduce logarithm now. So we can write introducing log. All right, so we can now introduce log for both sides, and we're going to have log of 6 then raised power x plus 1 is equals to what? Log of 7 raised by 3x. So I also told you that there is a law of logarithm that says if you have a number, let's say log of what? A, then raised by b raised by x, for you to simplify something like this, and you know this is of this form, this is having a natural logarithm of base 10. All right, so that is a natural base. That is what it's having. Here is having base 10, but no need to write it since you already know that any log of this form is having a natural log of base 10. Okay, so what we have to do here is this x will come down to multiply the whole of this, which will now be what? S multiplying what? Log of what? B base A. This is how it's going to look like. So if we apply this method to the wave, we're going to get something. All right, so this will come now, which is now s plus 1, then multiplying log of what? 6 is equals to this will also come down, which is 3x multiplying log of what? 7. Okay, so now you have to make use of your calculator, punch what log 6 is, and also punch that of what? Log 7. All right, my calculator now, I'm going to punch log 6. Log 6 is going to give me 0.77. So I can now write s plus 1, then bracket what? 0.7782. Okay, then this is equals to what? 3x, then log 7. Log 7 will give me 0. What? 0.845451. All right, so in this case now I will now have to clear the bracket by multiplying what is inside the bracket by what is outside the bracket, and if I do that, I'm going to have 0.7782x, that is this going against this, then plus 0.7782 is equals to So if I multiply 0.8451 multiply by 3x, I'm going to have 2.5353 Okay, that's what I'm going to have. So now I can now collect like term. So if you collect like terms now, this and this are the same. So I can take this to this side, then this remain this side. And if I do that, I'm going to have 0.7782 is equals to what? Then if this goes to this side, it's going to be minus, and you will now say this x minus 0.7782. I'm going to have 1.7571x. All right. So for us to get the value of s now, we have to divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of s being 1.7571. So I'm going to have 1.7571x equals to 0.7782. Then divide both sides by 1.7571. Then divide both sides by what? 1.777571. And this will go against this, and we are going to have x is equals to, when I divide that, I will now have 0.7782 divided by what? 1.7571. I'm going to have 0.422442, then 9 as the answer. Okay, this is what you need to do in order for you to get an answer when this question is given to you. Okay, thank you very much.